Well, welcome back to Houston Life. It's time now for our H-Town Sit Down.
Yeah, let's meet today's guest.
She's got electric boots among her suits.
Ben Chavez is a Broadway actor, musician, and composer, performing at world-famous venues like the Kennedy Center, Radio City Music Hall, and stages all over the country during his time with the Broadway national tour of Disney's Aladdin. During the pandemic, Ben raised $20,000 for charity through his weekly piano bar live shows on Instagram. And he packed his bags and made his way to Houston, a city he now proudly calls his home. Today, we're catching up with Ben in Studio B. Ben Chavez, come on out, buddy. There he is.
Great to see you, Ben, in person.
Happy Mother's Week.
Thank you.
And it's been a year since you first appeared on Houston Life virtually,
Wow,
Ben.
time has flown.
Well, we're glad to have you here on the sofa, and it's so fun seeing all of the pictures and video of you on stage. You were 3 years old when you started singing and playing the piano, is that right?
I was 3 years old. It's really a cool story. My parents were so supportive when I was a kid. My pre-K teacher discovered that I was noodling around on a piano after having never touched a piano in my life. And I just kind of started figuring out Mary Had a Little Lamb on my own. My teacher called my mom and said, "Do you know Ben plays piano?" My mom said, "I have no idea." So they got me in lessons right away. I know, I loved the little photo. And then from there, I started doing dance lessons and did recitals, and I was always a theater kid.
I think it is so great. I love this photo as well. And that, you know, it can also be a really hard industry to break into. I mean, I think you know that. We talk about the Broadway tour and all of the accolades, but everything it takes and the discipline to get to this level. What would you say to some of the kids out there listening, or even parents of kids that want their children to follow that route?
It's definitely a hustle. It's a hard industry to work in. But to parents, I would say whatever your kids want to do, support them. I'm here living my dream because my parents saw a gift in me and supported me and didn't make me play sports because I was so bad. But also to people who are coming up in this industry, don't apologize for anything. The industry is hard enough as it is. If you just own what you have to bring to the table and don't apologize for anything, walk into the room with confidence always. It'll take you far.
It's very good advice. And Radio City Music Hall, the Kennedy Center,
Just
the
a few
Broadway
places.
national tour of Aladdin. I mean, you shared the stage with people like Billy Crystal, Barry Manilow. You have checked off so many bucket list items for a performer. Next thing on your list is actually dropping your debut album, is that right?
That is what I'm working on right now, recording an album of songs that I've written, one of which I'll perform today. And it's just all stories from my life and sort of my little journal entries turned into songs.
It is so great, and we cannot wait to hear that later on. Rewind just a little bit, of course, during the pandemic. Is this your partner, right?
Yep,
That's Walker?
Walker.
And that's why you moved here,
Yeah.
right?
It's kind of a fairy tale love story. When I tell people, they kind of like barf a little because it's kind of gross. But I was on tour with Aladdin, and I had never stepped foot into Houston before until we played here for 3 weeks. My second night in town, I was just out on the town with a friend, and we were hanging out at the same spot. We just kind of got to talking. Disney was our kind of buzzword that got us together, and we never lost touch. We were long distance while I traveled, and then when the pandemic hit, I moved to Houston, not knowing how long I would be here, and I'm still here, and I love this town.
You fell in love with Houston, like many of us have. You fell in love with Walker. Quickly, because we're tight on time, let's talk a little bit about what happened during the pandemic, because you, like many of us, we were stuck at home. You used your talents to not only uplift others, but to raise money for charity.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of stuck at home, and I know everyone else was too, so I wanted to do something that could give people something fun to do on a Saturday and also help people out. So every week we did a new charity, and we raised $20,000 by the end of the year.
That is fantastic.
It's so cool. And you're doing a free event. It's been, what, a weekly series, and you have another performance coming up on Sunday downtown at Buffalo Bayou Park.
It's our final performance. We had one yesterday. We had probably 250 people there. It's so fun, just 2 hours of music, and I take people's song requests on the spot. So if there's something you want to hear, come on out and put it in my little jar. I'll play your song.
That is so cool. So if you can name it, he can sing it, he can play it. So a reminder, you can catch Ben Chavez this weekend performing at Buffalo Bayou Park. It's part of the Piano in the Park series sponsored by the Buffalo Bayou Partnership. Totally free, and it's 4 to 6 p.m. Is that right?
That's it. And bring your moms too. That's important.
Very important. Okay, Ben.
And you're going to stick around a little bit later. Ben will treat us to a live performance of the song he just chatted about. We'll be playing the piano and singing an original song he wrote for his mom earlier this year. We can't wait for that. It's lovely to catch up with you.
Good to see you.
If you are just joining us, it is Mother's Week, and this Sunday you can catch a free concert, Piano in the Park.
Mark your calendars. You don't want to miss this. Here is Ben Chavez once again. This time he is performing a special song he wrote for his own mom. It is called Guardian Angel.
Mother, I'm gonna be okay when the money's tight and the bills ain't paid. Mother, it's gonna be alright when the other kids say I'm not the same. People in their family portraits look so formal, but all they're after is being normal. But that's not a life, you see. But you're real to me, 'cause you are my guardian angel. You are the one who always believed in me when everything was going wrong. You were my best cheerleader. You never lost sight of the faith you had in me all along. You watched me grow up and let me go out and gave me wings to fly. I'm gonna make you proud of me every single day of my life. Mama, look now, it's your time to shine. You've paid your dues, put in the time. The weight is off your shoulders, now the time is near to be a star. I'll be right here, 'cause you are my guardian angel. You are the one who always believed in me when everything was going wrong. You are my best cheerleader. You never lost sight of the faith you had in me all along. You watched me grow up and you let me go out and you gave me wings to fly. I'm gonna make you proud of me. I'm gonna make you proud of me. I'm gonna make you proud of me every single day of my life.
Ben Chavez, oh my word, that is so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Your mother has heard this song before, right?
She's watching now. I'm sure she's at home tearing up.
Courtney had trouble keeping it together over there,
I
Ben.
did. It's so beautiful. What a
Thank you.
beautiful tribute to your mom.
Thanks so much. She's a
Beautifully
beautiful woman.
written and performed. One day we're going to get to meet your mom. Mom, come visit here in Houston. So let's talk about Piano in the Park and remind our viewers this Sunday, the Mother's Day special. It's happening from 4 to 6 p.m. The Waterworks, 105 Sabine Street. It's right next to the Sabine Street Bridge and the skate park right there, right? You're up there just above the cistern.
Yep, right on the lawn. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous out there.
Very, very nice. And is it true that maybe some dates might be added later in the summer?
I hear talk perhaps in the summer, but we'll have to bring our little fans because it's going to be super hot.
It is going to be warm.
Hey, listen, you're going to perform. We'll be there. We'll stand the heat to hear
Deal.
that voice.
Worth it. Well, worth it. All right. We do have a link to connect with Ben on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Thanks again, Ben Chavez.
having
Loved
me.
having you.
Lovely.
pleasure.